What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another brand new video. This is going to be Bethesda E3 presentation. I'll be doing my thoughts and opinions on what I think about the whole presentation. Now, before we start getting into the whole presentation itself, I just want to talk about the whole summary itself right off the bat. It is a great presentation of what they did for their conference. I just want to throw this out right now. Like, Bethesda did a great job, and I really have to give them props for giving a really good presentation. Like, I saw Microsoft do well, and I'm like, how is Bethesda gonna like match up with this? And they did literally the best thing ever. They gave you a presentation that literally was as good enough as what Microsoft was right off the bat. So congrats to you guys for that. I have to say that personally. Now, to start off with their presentation, they had to come out with a little joke, of course, about the leakage for Rage 2. Yeah, so they came out and they were like, oh, Walmart Canada, haha, they leaked out a game, so we're just gonna show it now, why not, right? So anyways, they showed the game, they gave their presentation of gameplay for it. It's definitely a popular game, looks exactly like the original first game, of course, continuing it off. I did play a bit of the first game. Unfortunately, I'm not really big into the whole Rage series, so if you guys like Rage, literally then it's for you, personally. Or if you like Apocalypse games where you are, I don't know, some guy that is hunting people in like Mad Max. If you love stuff like that, go for it. But unfortunately, I didn't like the game that much in the first one, so I'm just going to pass on this one. But if you guys like it, literally, go for it. That's all I gotta say. So after Rage 2, they did talk about Elder Scrolls Legends. Now, if you guys don't know this, it's a mobile game that's like a card game where you can like go against pretty much everybody against the world, and then of course playing AIs for different things. It's not a bad thing. Personally, it's not a game for me, but I will say this though. It is coming to consoles at the end of the year, so you can transfer all your data and progress that you've done so far on mobile. It is free right now, you can get it and stuff. But if you want to do it on consoles, go for it. I'm not personally big on the whole card game. Like, if it's a Yu-Gi-Oh game, that's fine, because I personally like Yu-Gi-Oh cards for that reason, because it's fun that way. But I never really got into the whole thing, like even the Witcher 3 thing. Not really huge on the card game for that part, but if it's definitely your era of playing games and you've been loving it on mobile and you want to transfer it over to consoles, go for it. Play against other people on the consoles and show them that how great you made your deck off of mobile, and tell them that they suck because they're console people. So once they announced about Elder Scrolls Legends, they had to talk about one more thing as well, which is the online Elder Scrolls Summer Set. Now, they were talking about there's new maps coming out, of course. They are working on new stories, and of course they had to brag that they play their own game, of course, there as well. I think that was intriguing. He literally was like telling everybody, like, look, I've been this guy that's been literally trolling everybody in the game. You're welcome, everybody. If you've hated it for that reason, guess what? I'm that guy. Come see me at the booth. I like to talk to you about that. But seriously though, the online thing is tremendously amazing. They literally won 3 years of MMO award, and like, personally, I didn't know about this. They didn't say this at the awards. I wish they did, but it's literally intriguing to see them actually win 3 years in a row for Elder Scrolls Online, and I gotta say congrats to that personally, because that's amazing. Not a lot of MMO games do that. Like World of Warcraft won for years, and now Elder Scrolls that goes to consoles, well, apparently takes the bucket, I guess. I don't know, but it's intriguing that they do that. So I'm actually curious of playing this game. I actually want to get back into it. It was really fun at the start. I kind of just got away with it because I was playing other games, of course. But I'm actually kind of curious to see how it's been. Like, it's been a while since I played, so I like to see how things change out of the game, how the story is going to be different, like they were saying, and I'm just curious to see how it's going to go. And if you guys are going to be like that with me, personally, I'd love to see what you guys think of this game. If you are still playing the game personally, let me know in the comments down below, because I like to hear your thoughts and opinions, and just let me know what kind of changes happened through the years. Now, this is definitely a game personally I would love to play right now. It is Doom Eternal. they showed a teaser for this game. Now, there is no release date or anything for it yet, but I'm very curious on how things are going to work. They said they're making the demons more stronger. There's going to be a lot more demons in this. Like, a lot. Like, if you thought the last game was a lot, God, apparently there are more. And I'm a little scared, but at the same time excited to see how it's going to play out. So, if you guys like Doom personally like me, I can't wait to play the game, and hopefully you guys can as well. Hopefully they give us a release date soon, because I'd like to hear a thought. They are going to be saying more, actually, at Quake tournament, so keep heads up on that. I can't remember the date specifically of when that tournament is happening, so just keep an eye out, and maybe if you guys want updates on Doom, let me know in the comments down below. I'll tell you guys too. Just let me know. So speaking about Quake right off the bat, it is Quake Champions, of course. They are releasing a free trial at the moment for right now till the 17th. So if you guys want to play it, try out this little tournament, and even if you're new, they say, get in the game, try it out, and even see if you can beat all these other people that have been playing for years. Because you never know, maybe there are noobs out there that actually play the game and they're really good. Like, there's some games I don't really want to say. But anyways, I was pretty good at some of them too when I started out, so I'm not going to say too much. There is a DLC that they did announce called Moon Crash, where you gotta get off the moon. Now this looks intriguing to me. Now, I know the Prey game doesn't involve on the moon, but my god, I would actually play this if the whole game was on the moon. It's kind of like Dead Space, if it was like that. If they made something like this with Prey, I would have been hands down buying this game earlier. Like, very soon. So, it looks really good, it's fast paced, and also too, you can't screw up on any moves or you start your day all over again. That part intrigues me a lot because you can't screw up or you go back to where you started. That is like just mind-blowing to me, and it's been a while since games actually did stuff like that. So I would love to try that DLC out. It's definitely gonna be fun. So Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus, was also announced as well for the Switch. I guess since, you know, I didn't go to Nintendo yet, they were just like, hey, you got a Switch? It's going there. Go buy it. Make us happy. But they didn't stop there. They actually did announce a game for Wolfenstein called Wolfenstein Youngblood, which takes place for the next generation. His two daughters are going in the fight this time, and they're going to be fighting these people and hopefully win the war. Hopefully, because I feel like their family is just going to be in chaos the rest of their life, and it's not great. It's definitely not the greatest life in the whole world. Trust me. Definitely not. You can also play this game in co-op and solo if you prefer playing by yourself. They didn't exclude that for a reason, because if it's just a co-op game and you're solo, it's a little hard to play the game, isn't it? So, which I'm glad. But it is coming out next year, of course. They didn't say specifically next year, they just said next year. So, if you guys are Wolfenstein fans and you've been playing the game so far, then check it out. Actually, Wolfenstein is a really good game. I just want to throw that out. It's really good. Like, I was not sure at first, but then when I started playing the game, I was like, wow, this game is really good. Now, moving on to the next game. Now, this is where things got intriguing for me, which is Fallout 76. Now, I'm not a big Fallout fan, but this game really caught my attention. This game is where it is online. You can play the story if you want, solo, but at the same time, you can do this multiplayer. And you don't have to follow the story. You can literally do your own adventure in this game. It's 4 times bigger than Fallout 4. Literally, that is a huge map. I played Fallout 4, by the way. Actually pretty good, not gonna lie. So in the game, you can create your own structure, your own town with your friends. Even find nuclear sites where you can blow up areas, maybe even blow up people's stuff. Or if you somehow manage to blow up your stuff, I don't really know what to say at that point, because, well, you screwed yourself over. I'm just gonna throw that out. So, of course, they had to talk about their Fallout Shelter, of course, which, if you guys don't know, is a mobile game. But now it's coming to consoles for PS4 and Switch. It's free. You can get it right now for free. Yes, you can play it and have fun. and I think it was free for mobile either way, so I don't really see why they had to make a big deal of it. But still, it's free. I guess that's the best part about it. You get it for free. Hooray! So another Elder Scrolls game that they announced for mobile and consoles too, which you can literally take your progress over to any situation. You can play it on the go, like if you're out of the house somewhere or something, like if you're at a friend's place or whatnot. You can play it on your phone and then pass your progress onto your consoles when you get back. So that part's really cool, and plus it's PvP. So you can literally play mobile against a guy who's doing VR or consoles, or maybe another guy playing mobile too. That's really cool. But the game is free. This is the best part about it. It's free. You can even like fix a town, go see your friends, of course. It's literally like Elder Scrolls Online, but a lot more freedom to move around with. And that part actually intrigues me, so I'm probably going to get this myself. I think it's just a trial base right now. You can try it out if you can. But yeah, no, it's an intriguing idea, and I like what they want to do with this. Also, before I forget, it is coming out fall 2018, so you can literally grab it on mobile, consoles, anywhere, even on VR, and literally get in the game. Yes, that's an old phrase from EA. Yes, get in the game. Now, before they hand off their console, they had to show two more things, which is Starfield, which is going to be for next gen, of course. So I'm kind of curious when the next gen is coming out in general, because they're talking about next gen now, and I'm actually kind of curious, when is next gen? Like, I know they didn't say specifically when the game is coming out or whatnot, but I'm actually kind of curious when next gen is coming out in general, because now they're starting to talk about next gen. When is next gen going to happen? So when is PS5 coming out? When's the next Microsoft console coming out? When's the next Nintendo? Well, that'll be like probably a long time for Nintendo, but it'll be really cool to see when the next consoles are coming out, to see this Starfield game come out. It's like a space adventure game, which is really, it's kind of intriguing for the moment, but they didn't really show much, so I kind of want to know more about this Starfield before I get more intrigued about the game. Also too, they did also announce Elder Scrolls 6, because they knew everybody was waiting for it. They had Elder Scrolls 5, where's 6? You have online, you have these little side games, but what about continuing your original route on console, people? That's right, so they announced Elder Scrolls 6 for everybody. That's probably going to next gen too, so be ready for all that stuff when it comes to next gen. But other than that, guys, that is it for Bethesda E3, of course. If you guys enjoyed this, hit that like button, get notified for the next E3 video coming out very soon, and I'll see you, of course, in the next videos. Peace out, everybody. Have a great day.